online and on air from Broadcast House here on Nile Avenue. Now, police have detonated 2 improvised explosive devices in Chibibi Town Council, Butambala district. The police spokesperson Fred Enanga told the media in Kampala that the suspected ADF remnants are targeting religious institutions. Take a watch.
President Museveni cautioned to the public on the re-entering of ADF from DRC has attracted security reinforcement. Over the weekend, police in Butambala district, Kibibi Town Council, intercepted and detonated 2 bombs which were planted in churches.
So, a successful and controlled detonation was carried out on the small box, and inside they established that there was a metallic food flask containing powder-like chemicals that were found. The second scene at Redeemed Church, there was nothing that was recovered there, and so we are continuing to investigate that matter.
Police have embarked on the search for the one Semwanga who is contacting pastors for public speakers donation. It has been established through these donations, Semwanga plant bombs in churches. 1 person has been arrested.
So far we have 1 suspect, a 21-year-old male adult who was arrested from Bamlaze cell, and that is in Chibibi. And arising out of his arrest, we proceeded with the joint security team, CMI, JAT, and we recovered exhibits of a laptop, black in color, solar panels, a Samsung phone, 3 other phones, dry cells, battery of a motorcycle were actually recovered, and inquiries basically continuing in that area.
The reinforcement mounted on the ADF in DRC by the UPDF and Fadaka forces have forced remnants to escape and return to Uganda. Security has noted an increase in cases of human trafficking, as many young people are likely to be recruited into terrorism activities. The border police at Mutukula arrested 6 suspects after intercepting the trafficking of youth, including Eritrean nationals.
So the 6 suspects were actually going into the villages and allegedly recruiting youth and other male adults for work. That is at Ziwa Ranch in Nakasongola.
Security has confirmed for redirecting of focus by the ADF towards places of worship and urges residents of Kasese district and other districts bordering DRC to be on high alert for the re-entering of the ADF. Abdul Nasili Luwama and Rogers Komagum for UBC.
And news just in, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni has received the chairman of the supervisory board of Prometheus, Mr. Lwanski, at State House, Entebbe. Accompanying Mr. Lwanski was Ambassador Rosa Malango, the chairperson and founder of Tumaini African Knowledge Center, and members of the delegation, including Mr. Alex Skaradek, a partner and business advisor at Prometheus, and Ms. Rose Birungi, a board member of TAKC. Mr. Lwanski is an investor from Poland who expressed interest to invest in the manufacturing of modern technological artificial intelligence systems, including drones in Uganda. Now, these specialized drones can be used for a wide range of applications such as monitoring forests, inspecting critical infrastructure, life rescue missions, fire services, fishing in water bodies, and agricultural activities. Additionally, traffic police and other special services can benefit from this technology. Prometheus aims to establish Uganda as a regional and continental hub for the production of advanced high-tech equipment. President Yoweri Museveni pledged to support the initiative. Now let's go back to our top story, and of course that is the examinations where Uganda Certificate of Education has begun, accompanied by a plea to enhance facilities for science subjects. The head teacher of Kitante Hill Secondary School, Elizabeth Onen, reiterated this during the examination period. Now the candidates commenced with a geography paper. Let's have more in this story.
Uganda Certificate of Education examinations have started with candidates writing their first paper. At Kitante Hill Secondary School, the head teacher, Elizabeth Onen, says good grades are key and asked government to enhance facilities for science subjects.
Did counsel the children, bearing in mind that this being the old group that is sitting the last curriculum, we guided them on one discipline, and we talked to them as we do exams. We tend to get stressed, agitated and anxious, and we can easily get wayward or find ourselves doing the wrong things. But we guided them against that, and we guided them to stay firm, stay composed, so that they go through the exams. And we are confident that the far that we have come with them, noting that they have spent 5 years, not the normal 4 years, noting that they are the students that went through the challenges of COVID, and then they are the last group of the old curriculum. So we have guided them socially, we have guided them mentally, we have also guided them academically, we have prepared them. They have studied, we completed the syllabus on time, and we did quite a lot of revision in term 3, bearing in mind that term 3 was quite short.
The candidates also shared their expectations.
It has been fine because everything we were taught, I think the whole percentage was in the paper. The paper was good.
Oh, the people are waiting for my results. I tell them to be so hopeful because, yes, we've done our great job and we have done the exact right things we had to do.
At Kitende Secondary School, students prayed before entering the examination room. They were later checked, and by 9 a.m., the over 300 candidates started writing their final geography examination.
Our students, we are able to prepare them, and we think that our students are going to perform well. We have a total number of 315 students. Those students, we have prepared them very well, because as far as the government is concerned, the government has been able to give us all the necessary requirements. We thank UNEB that UNEB has been able to give us the exams that is on time. So we think that our students are going to perform well.
Byo tubyetegekedde kubanga batuwa timetable akaseera akayise emabega wiiki nga bbiri kati ne kituwa omwagaanya okwetegeka nga tusoma nga tulina group discussions.
Nnyo kuba luno olunaku tubadde tululindiridde okuva obwedda bulijjo twesunze tubalageko kye tulina abasomesa baffe kye bateeseteese kati lunaku lwa leero tuli basanyufu nnyo. At St. Teresa Chiboga Secondary School, the candidates reported on time with optimism of passing.
Pepe ne sose ya geography tempisiza obi wakuba mutandika mbaddemu n'okutya newe njibikudde munda tandisolange ebirimu byonna tubadde tujja tubisoma.
Tebadde pepa mbi, tebadde pepa nnungi kubanga bye nasomyeko byonna ekiro babideesi era nsuubira okufuna makisi ennungi mweyo pepa.
Ebigezo bitandise bulungi nnyo lwakuba twafunyeemu ekiro eky'enkuba n'ekibadde na buzibu, era twebaza UNEB olw'enteekateeka ennungi olw'okuba nga senta yaffe empya tubadde n'okweraliikirira.
At Matuga Hill School, 83 students have been able to register for 2023 Uganda Certificate of Education, all in good condition and ready to write exams.
We have done our best as teachers to prepare the learners, and I'm sure we have prepared them well. I appreciate the parents for paying fees, because if they had not paid fees, the learners would not be in school. So I'm telling the parents, expect the best from these learners, because the teachers have done the best, and from what I've seen from the learners as we were in this term, they are really going to perform well.
Matuga High School headmaster Richard Chagira said the students were fully prepared and expect to have better results.
Geography paper 1
It has been friendly. Now we are waiting for the second paper, and we are expecting.
In fact, I first thank God because the weather has been very good. Always when we are beginning exams, we have very poor weather, but today the weather has been very good, and we have got the exams in time. Everything was done in time, and I assure you we have prepared our students very well.
At Hilton High School, Mokono, the candidates promised to pass with good grades.
It has been the way that I didn't expect, because I expected a very hard paper. I expected a paper that would tease me so seriously. But then it has not been that hard. I expected the field work, everything is just fine. And I expect the best out of it.
This year marks the last cohort of the old curriculum. And so the students, the children, the candidates should be ready. Because if anybody doesn't make it this year, they can only reclaim by going back to senior one.
And I'd like to tell everyone that the paper has really been simple. Personally, I've discovered that the papers I've been doing internally have been harder than UNEP, but this paper for UNEP has really been simple, and I'm seeing myself scoring a D1.
UCE exams in Kagadi district began with some registered candidates absent, possibly due to established reasons.
And I want to report that the examination has started very well, despite the rains which has disturbed us a bit. But we are thanking God that the attendance of our students was 100%, and though we have been disturbed a bit by the rains, but at least we try to start in time.
The Director of Studies at St. Henry's Namugongo, Charles Kulumba, commended UNEB for providing apparatus in time for preparation.
We are so much prepared, not in panic. The apparatus are there in the laboratories, the physics lab and the biological science lab. They are all well equipped with whatever they need.
Sudat Kaya with a roundup of, the examinations at different schools here in Kampala. Now let's go to Rukidi district, where in a remarkable display of determination, Enid Abampire Niwabine, as a resident of Muchenyi village, Ibumba Parish, Rwamchuchu sub-county in Rukidi district, is among the senior 4 candidates sitting the Uganda Certificate of Education examinations. Now married to Wilbur Niwabine and a mother of 4, Abampire, 33, is a student at Changa Secondary School in Rukidi district, rejoining the education system after 14 years of absence. Meanwhile, in Entebbe municipality, 3 students have missed out sitting for their UCE examinations due to effects of early marriage resulting from COVID-19 challenges. We have more in this story.
Abampire's educational journey faced significant hurdles when she dropped out of school in 2008 during Senior 3 due to financial constraints after the demise of her father. Despite her challenging circumstances, her passion for learning never wavered. Driven by her aspirations and the realization of missed opportunities without a Senior 4 certificate, she decided to return to school and complete her ordinary level.
Namara emyaka 15 ndugera mu ishomero so kumwaka niho garuka mu ishomero natandikira mu tamu ya kabiri mu Senior 4.
Rejoining school in the same class as students significantly younger than her posed its own challenges.
Yomukazi yolenda kusitamiriza mu yasine akana mu family y'abana bana konkanda reba ngari warambasisa yakuye itanguni okuba nyino mu kamatungo alenda kubanzana gabulira.
Abampire vowed to sail through the exams with flying colors. Echoing her determination, Onesmus Rukondo, the head teacher of Kihanga Secondary School, highlighted the unique demographics of children sitting for exams at the school. Among the candidates are 2 married students, 2 divorced individuals, and 1 single mother.
2 other girls who had gotten married, but they withdrew and came back to school. Then there is one other single mother, the other one who also got pregnant along the way. So in total, these are 5. But there is another old man, not yet married. He's a church teacher somewhere in Kisoro.
Additionally, Tomushabe Alex Bruce, aged 32, a lay leader of Iwugwe Church of Uganda in Uwumba Parish, has also sat his UCE exams at Kihanga Secondary School.
Kabana ikiri mu senior 4 amaha 2012 konka kinabuzibwa ebizamu by'akamaririzo niko kushara mu byantu byo guna ikiri mu cyacu kora umurimo gwa Ruhanga yongere ahita tuzakwega certificate ya senior 4 kandi nyina makuru ndaze kujimara.
Away from Entebbe municipality in Kagadi district, UCE exams kicked off amidst cases of absentees of registered candidates and the early morning heavy power that interrupted the timely start of Geography Paper 1 on the first day. Sebaka Edward, the deputy head teacher, Kagadi Secondary School, said some 2 registered female and male candidates at London Secondary School in Kagadi Town Council did not show up for the exam out of the 136, while at Kagadi Government-Aided Secondary School, 1 male candidate did not show up and did not attend briefing out of the 497 registered candidates.
I've started our UCE UNEB examination, and I want to report that the examination has started very well, despite the rains which has disturbed us a bit.
Indeed, that is a story of determination and resilience in as far as Inid Habampire Nwabine is concerned. You can always have education at any time, even after producing. Now, pupils of Nkumba Day and Boarding Primary School in Katabi Town Council have been encouraged to remain focused, resilient and determined to perform well in order to excel in life. Now, this was during dedication prayers for P7 candidates on a day that 2023 Uganda Certificate of Education examinations started.
Reverend Father Herman Ziwa has called upon the collective task of parents, teachers and the pupils in achieving a wholesome, responsible human being.
Basically, people are predominantly looking at them passing exams. Yes, it's good to pass exams, but the reality of life is beyond passing exams. It involves being successful.
The headmistress of Nkumba Primary School targets rejuvenating glory in education, sports, music and other extracurricular activities.
We pledge to work hard to see that we put Nkumba back on map.
The School Alumni Association rewarded the 2022 best pupil Elijah Subi with 1 million shillings and promised the same for this year.
The school should be better than home. You may not have the capacity to do it, but at least
the 2023 primary living candidates will write their final examinations on 7th and 8th November.
I'm expecting to get 4 upgrades.
Meanwhile, schools in Western Uganda have registered decent numbers for the 2023 Uganda Certificate of Education.
We're actually very ready.
UBC visited Ishaka Adventist College, Basajabaka Secondary School and Katete Secondary School in Shema.
Prior to the beginning of exams, we had put all the things in place. Even our learners are more briefed, they are aware about what is happening.
The papers are moving on fine. So we started 15 minutes past 9, but all is okay.
Katete, things has gone well, though it has rained cats and dogs, but I had a motorcycle with an umbrella. So it has not disturbed me. Yes, we prepared them very well.
Mubende District Schools Inspector John Njirabakunzi, who is also the head teacher at Kasenyi Secondary School, tipped all stakeholders on transparency.
Nobody should do anything that contradicts the regulations given to us, because then they will be affected by the act.
We'll now take a short break, but we'll be returning with much more. Do stay with us.
Metu Bus Industries, Namambe, the manufacturers of buses for transporters, schools, tour operators and special purpose vans. Metu Bus Industries offers a range of buses known for safety, comfort and reliability. Depending on your needs, a bus can simply be a point A to point B people mover with just seats or a special design that includes a restroom, power outlet, Wi-Fi, television and a refreshment center. Buy your buses from Metu and support industrialization of Uganda.
Pay or shop with MTN Momo and get cash back every week. It's free of charge.
Wano nno tuli Bukoto era lero we tugenda okugaba pichi yaffe eri omuwanguzi waffe wano we tuzze.
I'm so excited and I'm sure even all the people, all the staff at Kwaliwath, they're all excited. We thank you very, very much.
Myaka 25 nga MTN ewereza naye nga buli week tugaba pichi 5.
Very, very excited. I'm excited about MTN giving back to its customers. I'm really grateful. Thank you so much, MTN.
The fact that we have won really shows that people like Mama. Their services are really nice. MTN, your services are okay. The network is good. We are satisfied.
Chikola sense ne?
Use the Momo app or dial *165*3#.
In this family, we can't agree on anything.
Mutha.
We can't even agree on what to watch. All the games to play. Ndoza Mulabi, we can't even agree on what to eat. At least the one thing for now we can all agree on is the soap to use. He likes that it's big and lasts long. Anti-economy. I like that it keeps my skin smooth. Ate Alina Echovu. And the children like that. It smells amazing. Everyone is happy. Movit soap comes in 4 fantastic flavors. Movit family soap is truly soap for the whole family.
Movit. All day confidence.
Hello, Mom. How did you sleep? How is Salongo? Oh, Mommy, how is Grandma? And Simba, the dog, yeah, the funny one.
Call Bona on any network in Uganda with Airtel Bona voice bundles. Dial *100*1#. Select Call Bona to choose bundles from as low as 1,000 shillings from daily, weekly, monthly, or bundles that don't expire. Call Bona on any network in Uganda with Airtel. A reason to imagine.
Sebo.
Yes?
This is the bill.
What?
Malaria testing, 10,000. Treatment, 100,000 since we put on drip.
Hey, Musao, can you read this for me? Before I brought my wife here, I'd already spent money on buying herbal medicine and drugs from the pharmacy, which didn't work.
But Sebo, the government gave out mosquito nets. Doesn't your family use them?
We got the mosquito nets, but they got holes and we didn't know what to do.
Protect your loved ones from malaria. Sew your mosquito nets whenever they get damaged to keep the mosquitoes away. Ensure all nets are tied up every morning to avoid damaging them. Ensure that everyone in your family sleeps under a treated mosquito net every night, whether it is a cold or hot season. Together, we can chase malaria out of Uganda. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health with support from Global Fund.
No malaria catch. Did you know that you can safely and conveniently make your school fees payments anytime, any school, anywhere using Airtel Money? Oh yes! Simply pick up your phone and dial *185#. Select option 6, school fees. Choose between school pay, peg pay, or shore pay. Enter student number. Enter amount, confirm name and transaction. Enter Airtel Money PIN. A confirmation message will be sent to you upon a successful transaction. Airtel Money. Instant, secure, borderless.
The Ministry of ICT and National Guidance, in partnership with Huawei, has organized the second annual National ICT Job Fair 2023, which will take place at Kololo Ceremonial Grounds on the 17th and 18th of October 2023. The main objective is to address the unemployment gap among the youth in Uganda by providing a platform for them to interact with multiple employers, access job opportunities, internships, apprenticeships, and training programs in the ICT sector. The chief guest will be His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. All members of the public are invited.
Welcome back from that break, and this is News Tonight here on UBC TV. A warm welcome to those of you just joining us. On sign language, it is Elizabeth Nakakoni, and I am Rukidi Kijjanangoma. Now, Forum for Democratic Change FDC Party Electoral Commission Chairman in Kijjanangoma, Boniface Toterebuka Bamwenda, has urged FDC members at village to district levels to begin identifying candidates for local council 1 and 2 elections. However, the Electoral Commission has refuted claims that there was a roadmap that the party came across on social media.
The Electoral Commission of Forum for Democratic Change Party in Kijjanangoma is to conduct elections of National Youth League Executive, Women Youth League Executive, and the one of persons with disability. These were pending following successful elections of National Executive Committee members on 6th October who are to serve the party for 5-year term. Candidates to contest in the youth elections to be conducted on 19th October should not exceed 30 years of age. 284 youth are expected to participate in voting.
Positions to be filled are the chairperson, 4 vice chairpersons: A, East; B, Central; C, North; D, West. Expect all delegates coming from the district to not exceed 30 years of age. All those coming for these elections must carry with them their national identity cards, or else they risk not taking part in the youth elections.
The party is also warming up for the local council 1 and 2 elections.
We have come across LC 1 and 2 elections roadmap on social media platform, even when the National Electoral Commission has not yet written to us. We call upon FDC members from villages to the district to take up the responsibility and begin identifying candidates in the over 72,000 villages countrywide.
However, FDC claims of the roadmap on social media have been refuted by the Electoral Commission spokesperson, Paul Bukenya.
And now we've come out to clarify that as Electoral Commission, we have not issued the said electoral program. We have not done that, and we want to advise that it is a document that should be ignored. But we also are using the opportunity to appeal to political parties and organizations, aspiring candidates and their supporters, and all other stakeholders in these upcoming elections to ignore that document and wait for such a time when the Commission will approve and formally release the program.
Meanwhile, as senior 4 candidates start final exams, the FDC spokesperson, John Chikonyogo, has urged Ministry of Education to investigate why there is a big number of students who do not complete senior 4.
50% of your children drop out of school at every stage. And then you complain that these students of these days are unemployable. Then you have something seriously wrong with your head. It's not aware how many parents fail to pay for the school fees of their children. The parliament should be interested.
I'm Nafka Farida and Juman Samba in Kijjanangoma.
To the courts of law now, where the head High Court Civil Division, Justice Musa Sekana, has advised the Tax Appeal Tribunal to desist from using laws and jurisdictions of the ordinary courts while resolving tax disputes. While opening a 1-week induction training for members of the Tax Appeal Tribunal, he said it retards expeditious disposal of cases which affects access to timely justice.
Members of the Tax Appeal Tribunal are undergoing an induction training that will expose them to curbing increased cases of tax disputes between the taxpayer and the tax regulatory bodies, especially in URA.
Efficiency.
The training equips them with knowledge and skills to handle disputes in line with taxes.
It is a tailor-made training designed to adequately equip you to handle applications for review of the decisions of URA, including some that may be complex and cumbersome matters that you come across.
The head of High Court Civil Division, Justice Musa Sekana, says the training exposes tribunal members on transparency and timely justice.
To ensure fairness and transparency of the tax system by creating that. It's okay, let an independent body look at it and they will believe in that. It's okay, I think the decision is fair.
He advised them to desist from using the laws and jurisdictions of the ordinary courts while resolving tax disputes.
It's the decision of another panel, because in our court system we have that problem currently. Every panel may decide things differently. I don't know what happens with that. Don't get into our technicalities which we use in our courts. Our courts, we can argue over admission of documents the whole day. This act and the document has the information you want, rely on it.
With the need to address the challenge of case backlog of tax disputes, Justice Sekana appealed to the tribunal on timely decisions.
Why were you so fast with this case? Why should I be slow with it? If you believe it is that urgent, it has a lot of tax implication, give it the urgency it deserves and determine it expeditiously.
Tribunal members raised their concerns during the training.
Learn English, and some of them will get justice. But we are going to make it another court, a lot of jargon.
This one doesn't make sense, because in tax matters, if you want to bring a conflict, you want to bring a crisis, just make two different decisions. Even the ministry will be alert that here, one decision says tax should be collected on this, and another decision says.
The induction training of the Tax Appeal Tribunal started on the 16th and ends on 20th October. Rebecca Natongo, Justin Nakami, UBC News.
Now, the Director of Public Prosecutions has dropped all charges against the key suspect in the murder case of Susan Magara. With now 9 remaining suspects, prosecution has indicated to court that they are set to start the hearing of the case starting Monday next week. Susan Magara was kidnapped and murdered around the southern bypass in Chigo, Wakiso district.
The accused in this matter include Patrick Kasaija, Abasi Buvumbo, Yusuf Lubega, Hussein Waswa, Muzamiru Sali, Hassan Katomiro, Hajara Nakandi, Abubeka Chewolia, Mahadi Kasaliita, and Ismail Bukenya. The 10 are accused of kidnapping and murdering Susan Magara on February 7, 2018, with the intent to extort a ransom. When the case resumed for hearing at High Court Criminal Division in Kampala, prosecution led by Irene Nachimbugwe expressed the DPP's intention to drop charges against the key suspect in this matter, Patrick Kasaija alias Pato, which court granted.
Yes, Your Worship, before we pray for a hearing date, we want also tender in a nolle prosecute in respect to A1 Kasaija Patrick alias Pato, that the DPP wishes to withdraw charges of kidnapping with the intent to procure a ransom and murder against A1.
Patrick Kasaija alias Pato was extradited from South Africa to Uganda. According to our sources, Patrick Kasaija was never charged with any offences in regard to the murder of Susan Magara. However, in 2019, he was taken to Machinde Chief Magistrate Court and charged with offences of kidnapping A1 Alupo Joan with the intent to procure a ransom, which offences he was later released on bail by High Court in July 2019. During the hearing of the case, prosecution also informed court that They are to present witnesses Monday next week.
Further, Your Worship, I pray to tender in the amended indictment in respect to the remaining accused persons. Your Worship, the prosecution is going to use this week to disclose to the new lawyers that have been mentioned.
During the last court sitting, court advised to have 5 lawyers for the accused and increase the number of court assessors in this case, with now the remaining 9 accused persons in this matter. Court will resume on 23rd October 2023. Susan Magara was kidnapped and murdered around 1000 bypass in Ichigo Wachiso district. Deborah Namamonde, UBC News.
Metu Bus Industries, Namambe, the manufacturers of buses for transporters, schools, tour operators and special purpose vans. Metu Bus Industries offers a range of buses known for safety, comfort and reliability. Depending on your needs, a bus can simply be a point A to point B people mover, with just seats or a special design that includes a restroom, power outlet, Wi-Fi, television and a refreshment center. Buy your buses from Metu and support industrialization of Uganda.
So, you are ready to invest in Airtel's initial public offering? Good choice. I'm going to show you how to do it straight from your phone. First, you're going to want to make sure you have a Securities Central Depository SCD account. Dial star 185 star 85 hash from your Airtel number. Choose Airtel IPO purchase from the available options. Enter your valid national identification number when prompted. Before you purchase, there are a few things you need to know. The minimum purchase is 2,500 shares. The share price is 100 Uganda shillings. Select the number of shares you wish to purchase. Choose your relevant broker for the purchase. Enter your Airtel Money PIN to confirm the transaction. Congratulations! You receive a confirmation message of your successful purchase.
The doctor says you are getting better. I have a list of suspects in my file here, but I need you to help me identify the thief who attacked you. This cat thief again.
Malaria is a thief. Don't let it rob you and your loved ones. Prevent it by sleeping under a mosquito net. Clear bushes and all stagnant water around you. If you notice any symptoms, go to a health center near you to test and treat, and ensure to complete your full dose to avoid severe malaria, which could lead to death.
Are you passionate about a healthy living and wealth generation for your household? Learn how you can easily tap wealth and health from Mother Nature using science and technology. Omukenkufu Nyanzi Julius Echuma Chiwagala Chuma has written a knowledge-packed book, Money Grows on Trees, Sente Zimera Committee. Grab your copy today at 20,000 shillings only at Prof Bioresearch Equatorial Mall, Aristoc Booklex branches, Acacia Mall, Garden City, Kampala Road, and Jumia, Uganda. Or call 0703-152-152 for deliveries. Remember, Money Grows on Trees, Sente Zimera Committee book is autographed by Omukenkufu Nyanzi Julius himself.
Welcome back from that break. Let's have a look now at what's happening in the latest in business. Now, the Minister for Water and Environment, Sam Cheptoris, wants an urgent action to limit the production of single-use plastics in the country. He was opening the Africa Regional Intergovernmental Negotiating Process that's aimed at coming up with a binding instrument to end plastic pollution.
The use of single-use plastics has affected the environment, where plastic is poorly disposed, finding its way into water bodies, blocking drainage systems and endangering the ecosystem.
Plastic is an all-round polluter of human health, leading to loss of livelihoods, increasing greenhouse gas emissions, and contributing to biodiversity loss, thereby compromising the ecosystem on land and on water.
Uganda generates 600 tons of plastics daily, where only 40% is collected and recycled. This leaves the 60% inclined in the environment. Minister for Water and Environment, Sam Chepteris, wants government to ban the production of single-use plastics.
Manufacturers were claiming that they would collect all the plastic bags and then recycle them. But of course, it was just a lie. They couldn't manage it. They wouldn't manage it because it is all over the country. So it is better to stop it at the source than trying to go around collecting what has been produced.
African member states have joined the world in the negotiation process to develop a legally binding treaty that eliminates the use of plastics.
To come up with one voice so that when we go to negotiate with the rest of the world, Africa's position is solid. So this meeting which we have started today, which is going to go for 1 week, brings together all Africa continent negotiators on the subject of plastic pollution.
For the Africa region, we really know that this is not just a global process we are engaging in. It touches us individually in the countries we come from, and it touches us collectively as the member states that make up this continent.
There is need to amend the National Environment Act, which calls for the total ban of plastic production and adopt the use of alternative packaging.
Yes, Cabinet already agreed that we should amend the National Environment Act to have a total ban of plastics, because enforcement of 30 microns and below is impossible, because the human eye cannot distinguish 30 microns and 40 microns. You have to first take a sample to the laboratory before you can arrest someone. Now, that makes it impossible.
Mary Namkose, UBC News.
Ministry of Education and Sports, the French agency partnership, have an objective for international accreditation, curriculum review and adoption while training instructors on the international curriculum. The acting permanent secretary, Minister of Education, Hajat Safina Musene, says the oil and gas sector has a potential to transform the economy, as we hear in this story.
The certifying training programs based on the vocational certificate on oil and gas hand workers and the trainer of the trainers program at Uganda Petroleum Institute Chigumba for instructors to upgrade in the vocational certificate. At least 57 were trained alongside 24 instructors for 1 year IFP training at Uganda Petroleum Institute Chigumba. They were commissioned by the acting permanent secretary, Minister of Education, Hajat Safina Musene.
Awarded today be a symbol of dedication, perseverance, readiness of our trainees to make a meaningful impact in the oil and gas. And together we are contributing to the Uganda's Vision 2040 for a prosperous and self-reliant country.
Education has a significant drive in the oil and gas sector in transforming the economy. The president of Executive Board IFP Training, France Remy Mauchiel, told the graduates to maintain their skills and remain in practice.
Be proud to have participated in this training, to have been the actors, to have overcome technical and human challenges that were presented. Be proud of your country that launched the Skilling Uganda initiative and invests for revitalization and strengthening of technical and vocational education and training, the famous TVET program.
Bernard Ongadia congratulated them and advised them to enroll on coming courses.
Presently, we offer both national diploma programs and international vocational qualifications that are accredited by the National Council of Higher Education. And of course, when it comes to IVQs, we subscribe to various international assessment bodies, including IFP.
Let's have a look now at how the shilling fared today against the following selected local and international currencies in our money market report.
Mbakemye lubona mubaire muri kola ki
ndide kulagira ono ngeri gye bagwayo kumbaga ya mwene ngwakozesa mu mope
eisimu eriwa gye buliko
tola yesimu wena nakobya ironi geisimu tobulira
eisimu yindi
ni gasita ndala mukaga 5 6 3 otewe ashi onige yes balese chawo
balese merchant code gye balisaba mama kadi bati
kayo buzono wachi tamu nsanvu 3
balisaba
tamu sente dewe
amount baleta
mobile money
bali kunsaba pini
ebucha utampini yo
iwa imwe sasula
aye baba embaga ya mwene mwekuwoniza
Pay or shop with MTN Momo and get cashback every week. It's free of charge. Use the Momo app or dial *165*3#.
Juko. Yo. Check the shopping, man. What's your secret?
Haven't you heard of the Parish development model PDM?
Yes, I did, but I thought it was just a talk.
No, Sebatia. It is real. I and a few friends together formed a circle, accessed money from the PDM, invested in a poultry project, and now things are moving.
Juko. I thought I was one of your friends.
You are.
But you left me behind.
I didn't leave you in poverty. What you do, just visit your LC2 chairperson and your parish chief and start the process of economic transformation. Just like that. The Parish development model is an initiative from the government of Uganda through the Ministry of Local Government designed to transform all lives of Ugandans for the better. PDM, my parish, my development, my life.
Sports news now, and we're looking at swimming, where the Uganda Swimming Federation and World Aquatics, the German Olympics and the Uganda Olympic Committee are on a 10-day anti-drowning conference for swimming coaches to learn and engage in order to prevent drowning among swimmers and the community.
With the growing culture of swimming in Uganda, there is an increase of people taking up swimming, most especially children. However, with the growth also comes the risk of accidents, the common one being drowning. It is in that light that the Uganda Swimming Federation has organized a 10-day coaches conference on drowning and safety to help facilitate safe swimming and survival in water.
This is part of ensuring that we have trainers of trainers, but also that other coaches are trained in those very relevant skills that will help an individual survive should they find themselves in a situation that requires them to, remain in water for a while. It's in line with the World Aquatics strategy of drowning prevention, which is also part of the Learn to Swim program by World Aquatics. It's also been integrated in our strategy as Uganda Swimming Federation, and the idea really is for us to ensure that we are relevant to the community by encouraging or teaching people how to swim or how to prevent drowning, which is a life skill.
The 10-day conference is facilitated by veteran swimming coach Spence Senakreb and has attracted 20 participants from the different regions of Uganda.
It is about drowning prevention, so how to prevent
people from drowning. And of course it is about swimming, how to teach kids to swim, learn to swim, and be stable and feel safe in the water.
One of the benefits that I see that we are going to benefit is how to teach our children on how to, stay safe around water before they even learn how to swim. So it is really crucial, based on the numbers of drowning cases in Uganda and world over, which the biggest percentage is children. So
Uganda Swimming Federation has partnered with the German Olympics, World Aquatics and the Uganda Olympic Committee to make the conference possible. The conference is running from the 16th of October 2023 to the 27th of October 2023 at Nobview Hotel in Kampala. Grace Joyce Kemigisa, UBC News.
We've almost come to the end of this bulletin, but before we leave you, let's have a recap of our top stories. In our top stories tonight, Senior 4 examinations begin with a call to upgrade science facilities. Now this round ends the old curriculum. Study as mother of 4 sits Senior 4 exams. Police detonate 2 improvised explosive devices in Kibibi Town Council, Butambala district. And in sports, training to prevent drowning among swimmers and the community taking place at the anti-drowning conference. And that's all we had time for. Thank you so much for having kept us company. On Sign Language, it's been Elizabeth Nakakoni and I am Rukidi Kijjanangoma, wishing you a blessed night. And do remember that our second and final edition of the day comes your way at 10 p.m. See you then.